reactional breaking Jason Momoa joining Marvel Universe Fantastic Four cast. See what everything always has to say about this and check this out.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, if you stayed up super late on Monday night, Marvel finally did drop a brand new Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer to coincide with ticket sales, but really, they've revealed more through the still shots that they've put out since then. We've got a video coming on that later today at the channel. In the meantime, we need to switch gears for just a second and cover a story that's basically been flying under the radar and for the last 48 hours. This coming from an industry insider editorial and an exclusive one that we've covered many times at the channel, claiming that Jason Momoa is just about ready to jump over from DC to Marvel and ties him to a role within the Fantastic Four. We're going to break down where this was reported and what was originally said in the article. I'll, of course, weigh in with my reaction and thoughts if this is even likely. We'll also spend some time talking about Glenn Howerton, who recently got a chance to weigh in on the rumors tying him to Mr. Fantastic. We're covering all the latest Fantastic Four casting reports and rumors, including Jason Momoa joining the MCU. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our next PS5 giveaway, which will be less than a month away to coincide with the release of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this article was posted 2 days ago at Giant Freaking Robot under the exclusive Jason Momoa in final talks for Marvel role. Jason Momoa is close to closing a deal with Marvel Studios to join the MCU. They go on to report, quote, Jason Momoa is closing in on a secret role for Marvel Studios, presumably as part of one of their many announced but still frustratingly vague projects. According to our trusted and proven sources, the Aquaman actor is prepared to leap from Warner Bros. Discovery DC Universe to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is pretty good timing considering the upheaval at DCU. They go on to say, quote, as we previously reported, Jason Momoa has been circling a role at Marvel for quite some time. Our speculation, which we stand by, is that the Summerland actor will be portraying Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, in the Fantastic Four movie. Now, first and foremost, it was confirmed by multiple outlets that Marvel Studios is currently casting the Fantastic Four. We reported on about a week ago that Adam Driver is the name that's recently been rumored tied to the upcoming film and to play Reed Richards. And what I said about that report during that video is exactly what I'll say about this report here. Dating back all the way to fall of 2021, and for over a year and a half now, we've been hearing rumors and reports about certain actors tied to roles in the Fantastic Four. And until real recently, basically after the first of the year, when Hollywood Trades started confirming that Marvel is finally actively casting, I would say that all of those rumors up until now were just that. Rumors, sources with bad information, or maybe even in some cases, actors working from behind the scenes to try to influence their name to show up in some of that awesome concept art that John Krasinski has basically been dominating for the better part of 2 years as Reed Richards. But now that we know Marvel is actively casting, that in this moment they are looking to cast the Fantastic Four, now is when I'm starting to pay a lot more attention to the names that are showing up in reports from accredited industry insider sources or even in the rumor mill, because let's be real, Marvel is not going to confirm any of this before they can get a lot more bang for their buck and bring these actors out live on stage. But in the meantime, this news is going to be too big and there are just too many working parts, like the actors' friends, family, agents. Look, this news is going to get out, so we'll wait for a Hollywood Reporter or a Deadline, one of the most trusted Hollywood trades, to report on who those actors are. We'll take that as a confirmation, or if all of a sudden we start hearing Jason Momoa's name from multiple industry insiders all over the industry, then it's a likely chance as well. In the meantime, I can't wait to hear who else shows up in connected to these roles. What I will say, though, is another actor in Glenn Howerton was connected to this role of Reed Richards all the way back in 2021. That's when we originally reported on it. And finally, he's had a chance to weigh in recently during an interview on whether or not he'd even want to take that role or if he's been contacted by Marvel. This is what he said, quote, somehow in my mind, there's no chance that anything I will ever do will be watched by people, and I don't know what that is. I think it's a sort of perpetual underdog thing that I feel, which makes no sense, but no, look, it would be super fun, and obviously the director, Matt Shakman, is a very close friend and an absolutely incredible director. So it'd be super fun to work with him again. But ain't nobody called me about that yet, but I would accept that phone call. He then jokingly offers the interviewer 75% of the role. This is what he said. You get me Reed Richards in the Fantastic Four movie, I'll give you 75% of my... And by the way, I'm not joking, because I know they're not going to pay me that much anyways. I'm not going to make that much of a dent. you go get me that role, I'll give you 75% of the deal, which is hilarious and also just basically confirms that Glenn has not been contacted by Marvel. He seems pretty open about it, though, that he would take the role, and I think there are a lot of actors who don't even consider themselves in the running until basically the rumor mill puts them there, like they have with Glenn now in the last year. He gets to see some concept art online of people attaching his head to a Fantastic Four body and thinks, oh, wait a minute, maybe there is a chance for this, but obviously hasn't been contacted yet, and just another real actor in the industry confirming Marvel Studios has not been out there fishing for the actors for these roles. And of course, why would they have? They didn't even have the writers for that script until late at the end of last year. Scripts aren't written overnight, and generally you don't cast until the script is done, so the actors can have a chance to read snippets of the script themselves or even read for the role. There's a timetable for all that, and I think even at this point right now, we have got to be in the earliest places for them trying to cast these roles, as I can't imagine a final version of the script has even been rendered in since they've made that announcement. It's possible, but not that much time has passed, so we'll just have to wait and see who the rumor mill spits out and how continually they do so until now in the official announcement. The only other piece of news I think is worth noting as it applies to if Jason Momoa would actually take this role is twofold. First of all, he's not done in the DCU. After he's done with Aquaman, which is already shot, he basically confirmed himself when the upheaval started with James Gunn becoming the CEO that he's going to be playing Lobo in the live-action DCU. Now, it's not a hard, fast rule that an actor can't be in both DC and Marvel at the same time. There are several actors who have done it, but considering what Kevin Feige said about the Fantastic Four, and it not being another rehashing of the normal origin story, like Spider-Man Homecoming, there's a good chance that when we pick up with this team, they will have already become the superheroes they are. Unless of a flashback happening in the future or during that film, you won't ever get to see Ben Grimm in human form. He'll already be the Thing, meaning for Jason Momoa, this may just be overall just a voiceover role. So for an actor who's been so visually typecast in DC, both in the use of the Justice League and with Aquaman, it'll be a much easier transition for Marvel execs to maybe pick him up. When you close your eyes and you listen to Jason Momoa's voice, he might actually be a perfect Thing. I know there were a lot of you who were very vocal that you didn't want Seth Rogen playing the Thing, as was reported alongside Glenn Howerton. We'll have to wait and see again if this all comes to fruition, but let me know your thoughts down below. Would you want Jason Momoa to play the Thing? Do you think he's a good typecast? Who else you got for anybody in the team? And would you be down for Glenn Howerton taking over as Reed Richards? I think it's a stretch, pun totally intended, but then again, I would prefer him well over Adam Driver. Let me know all your thoughts down below quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We are still giving away a PlayStation 5, and now that we've hit 1 million subscribers, how we're going to do this is just basically every movie release for Marvel, we'll give away a PlayStation to coincide with that. The next one is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is exactly a month away. If you want to be entered to win for any of the other giveaways, all you got to do, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter @I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.
Subscribe, like this video. Have a great day, and see you guys. Bye.